Yes, I mean, I think this is the least worst Brexit that we could have anticipated. All our major objectives have been achieved. In terms of the island of Ireland, there is no hard border. The protocol is one that we can fine-tune, but it is, in my view, an effective way and gives Northern Ireland a very good opportunity economically in terms of being obviously access to the UK market, but also access to the European single market. And from our perspective, we have a trade agreement now with the United Kingdom that means no tariffs, no quotas. I think Ireland still is a very attractive location for foreign direct investment. Only common law jurisdiction now within the European Union, English speaking, good workforce, and a very good environment for enterprise. So I think we've managed to avoid the potentially worst parts of that Brexit could have imposed upon us, namely tariffs and quotas. And we're an open economy that exports all over the world in terms of goods and services. So that's the type of environment we needed. And we look forward to constructive engagement between Europe and the UK into the future, but critically also between the United Kingdom and Ireland, because the peace process in Ireland was founded on that very warm relationship between the United Kingdom and Ireland. And as Boris Johnson and I will be working to create new structures to cement that relationship, to underpin it in a post-Brexit environment.
Do you feel that Brexit, though, is rather than the end of a process, actually could be the start of a process, could be the start of a process, more disunity in Europe, more disunity from your vantage point in the United Kingdom as well? And of course, that has really big ramifications of the border within the island of Ireland.
Well, in the first instance, actually, Brexit, I think, sobered up a lot of people out there in Europe who might have thought that it's a very simple thing to leave the European Union. The consequences in the implementations of Brexit are enormous on any member state that wishes to leave, because we are also now interdependent in the world, and particularly within Europe we are very interdependent. Our systems are, the freedoms we've developed, the single market itself has brought huge benefits. So if one was contemplating leaving the European Union, one would have to level with one's population in terms of the negative impact it would have. So I actually feel, in some respects, the Brexit debate and the working out of Brexit has actually concentrated the minds much more, and has, in my view, meant any secession from the European Union from anybody else less likely now in the future. In terms of the United Kingdom, it remains to be seen how it plays out, because there were a significant, in Scotland and in Northern Ireland, you had majorities who did not support leaving the European Union, and I think it will be challenging in terms of how the relationship with Europe develops. But in terms of its domestic political agenda within the United Kingdom, there will be forces that will want strong alignment with Europe versus those who perhaps have some sense of what independence should mean, and so there may be continuing tensions in that regard, but that remains to be seen.